Hi guys, welcome back to episode 4. We are here just a few days after where we left off the last episode because we have some big games coming up. We've got Keflavik, then Grindavik, and then Selfoss. Grindavik and Selfoss are both in the promotion spots, so two top of the table clashes underway, and then Keflavik, who are not far off the top of the promotion spots as well. We lost to them earlier in the season as well, so it's going to be a tough one. We lost to Grindavik as well, so two of these three teams that we play here today, we've already lost to this season. Looks like we are going to be forced into a couple of changes due to fitness issues as well. So Thorhaldsen is going to be making his way out of the squad. Thomasen will just drop out as well. And then Stefansson, who picked up a little bit of a knock in the last game, will go ahead drop to the bench as Gigi Ingvarsson goes ahead and gets the start. But other than that, we are going to go ahead and go with the same lineup as we played in the last game. Sakande, Kaldas, Subotic, Christiansen, King, Ingvarsson, Blundal, Steinerson, Ingvarsson, Einerson, and Gudmundsson in the net. Let's go ahead. Let's hope we can go ahead and kick off today's episode with a couple wins. Kind of a tough end to last episode, so hopefully things will kick off in the right direction once again. We still sit first place. We could be up by a lot more points if we didn't drop 2 games in a row. So let's go ahead. Let's hopefully pick up a win here. Steinerson looking over the top for Sakande, but it's won back by Gudmundsson. Playing it up to Modrozia. Magnuson back to Modrozia. Gets past Blundal quite easily there. Gets into the box, puts it back. Good save from Gudmundsson. Needed the save from the keeper inside the opening few minutes. We still are level. Steinerson with it. Blundal. Christiansen. Sakande. Giving it back to Christiansen. Gigi Ingvarsson dropping it back to Steinerson. King picking up good position there between the lines. Playing the ball over the top, looking for Subotic. Brings it down brilliantly. And Andres Subotic getting the goal. Great ball from Toby King. And Andres Subotic getting the opening goal of this match. 16 minutes on the clock. We are in front 1-0. Look at that. King picking up the ball in a good position there. And a fantastic ball over the top. Subotic running off the shoulder of Bergic and hitting it. Nice little finish past Olafsson. You have to question the goalkeeper, but it's 1-0, and that's what matters. Gudmundsson has the ball here inside his own box with the goal kick, playing it out onto the right towards Blundal. Giving it away. Decides not to pass it, gives it to Algul, who has a hit, and Gudmundsson's there quite comfortably to make the save. We have a free kick here in the 33rd minute. Algul whipping it into the back post. Lubicic, good save once again from Gudmundsson. He's having a great game. They look to keep the pressure up. Great tiki-taka play from them. And then its chance is gone. Gudmundsson's having a good game. Good first half. We've needed him so far. But we still lead. Einerson to King. King back to Einerson. Kodal. Gets past his defender there. Cuts inside. It's Kadal. And a quite comfortable save from Olafsson. We are approaching halftime here. Gudmundsson, we've had to rely on him to make a couple saves. But we do have the lead currently via Andres Subotic. Great ball from Toby King as Blundal drives down to the byline. Tees it up as Olafsson's there to gather. And that's going to be that for the half. 1-0 lead. Could very easily be level, but Gudmundsson playing well. We need to continue on, be a little bit better defensively, and we'll be all right in this game. Olafsson with the goal kick, playing it to Gudmundsson. Alvarsson, Olafsson. Playing long, Blundal wins the header, but Ingvarsson can't win the next one. Lubicic, Modrazia, Algul. Gigi Ingvarsson with a good win there as it makes its way all the way back to Gudmundsson, who plays it up towards Blundal. Blundell just looks to slow things down at the moment. Subotic, Christiansen skips past his defender. Somehow he gets 3 of that situation. Kari Christiansen whipping it in, looking for Sakande, who heads it down to Subotic, and Olafsson's there to make the save, prevent Subotic from getting his 2nd of the game. Subotic here with the free kick as we hit the hour mark. Gudmundsson to Sakande in the box now. Sakande whips it in, and it is cleared away as Ingvarsson will pick this up. Play the ball back to Sakande off the bar. Christoph Sakande comes close now as they will look to spring an attack forward through Mudrazia. But Sakande comes close once again. Ingvarsson to Gudmundsson to Steinarsson now. Over to Ingvarsson. King with a great ball to Subotic, who sprays it out to that left-hand side. King, Ingvarsson playing over the top, looking for Subotic. Great touch, who has a hit and a good save from Olafsson. Once again, we have carved out a nice, good chance there as Olafsson makes another big save for them. Einerson with the throw as we hit the 72nd minute. Sakande's it, got space, and Christoph Sakande puts it in the back of the net, but he is deemed to be offsides. Hafþórsson over to Einerson. Hafþórsson once again. As we enter the final 10 minutes of this game, I'm going to tell them to lower the tempo down and start wasting some more time. Stefansson to Kings. Back to Stefansson. To Jeffs. Jeffs with a fantastic ball. It's Ignason who puts it wide. Ignason has failed to take his chances this league season when he's gotten in there, and he's failed once again. Good chance there for him. As we enter the final few moments of this game, Steinarsson has the free kick. Looking to waste as much time as possible. Gudmundsson into Stefansson. Looking for Ignason, who just allows an easy win from Gudmundsson. Augul with it. Driving. Has a hit, and it's over Gudmundsson's goal and out into the car park. And that is going to be that 1-0 win. Both sides could have scored. Gudmundsson played really well for us. Olafsson made some key saves for them as well. But it's a 1-0 win. It's a clean sheet. 3 points. Can't complain too much. We keep our lead atop the table by 2 points over Njarðvík and 3 points over Grindavik. So let's go ahead. Grindavik is in 7 days. So let's go on. Let's get into that game. All right, here we go. With the game here against Grindavik, we are going to go with essentially our strongest 11 that we have. So Blundell, Thorholtsen, Ingvarsson, Einerson, Stefansson, King, Jeffs, Subotic, Hafþórsson, and Sakande up front. Pretty much our strongest 11 that we have at the moment. So hopefully we can go ahead, get this win. Einerson and Thorholtsen are playing well at the moment. Subotic up to 7 goals this season. Need some more from Sakande, but I think it will come from the youngster. He is only 18 still, so he's still got some room to grow, and he is still developing and learning in a new country, settling in. So hopefully this game maybe can kickstart things for him. We are approaching halftime of this game. Subotic has picked up a bit of a knock, which is worrying, so we'll see how he is at halftime. But it's been a game of 0 action and 0 highlights. I believe this is the first thing that we've seen of this game. It's been really poor from both sides going forward. Good defensive game as Robertson gets some space past Einerson, has a hit, and it's flashed wide of the goal. But yeah, not much has happened as we enter the final few moments of stoppage time in this first half. You can see there, they've had a lot more shots, but very low danger stuff from them. We just haven't created too much as it is. So, not particularly great. Subotic with a little bit of foot injury. I'm going to go ahead and take him off because he's not even been playing well either. Picked up a bit of a knock. Unfortunately, going to have to take him out for the moment. So hopefully Haraldson comes in, makes a good impact in the second half, gets us going a little bit, and Subotic's injury is not a serious one. Sakande to Jess, to Blundell. He's got some space in front of him, Blundell. goes down and is cleared, asking for a penalty kick, but nothing given. Hammer will take this now, running at Stefansson. He's got the pace to get into the box, to the byline, and Gudmundsson with good hands holds on to it. Opening 5 minutes are much livelier than the entire first half. Gudmundsson with the corner kick for them in the final quarter an hour. Whipped into the back post and headed away, and Sekande will look to bring this forward. Christiansen now with it. Does not have numbers, so he takes it wide. Now he cuts inside. Going himself, has a hit, and it ends up on the top of the net from Christiansen. Not much there for him. Robertson, as I make some changes, they have the ball and are progressing it to the final third. Is through Robertson now. Gets to the byline, cuts it back to Gudmundsson, who plays it over. Good effort from him. Doesn't trouble a keeper though. Blundell, the final few moments of this game. Haraldsson back to Blundell. Gets past Gudmundsson. Looking to take on Barhaku. Whipping into the back post, looking for Goldal. But it's headed away by Gunnarsson. Kodal keeps it in. Einarsson. Great chance there. The flag does go up on Haraldsson, but Einarsson putting the ball in a good position, almost creating a goal. As we enter the final few moments of this game into the stoppage time, the 3rd minute of added time. Ignason with the header, headed away. Hermansson with it. Grinjevic looked to take the winner. Hermansson whipping it all the way across. Gudmundsson's there. Great ball in. Good ball across as Adamarni Robertson gets the goal for Grinjevic. Absolutely heartbreaking for us. What a ball from Hermansson. Good run from Gudmundsson. Good ball with the on his chest, whipping it in. And our Gudmundsson in the net just lets the ball go underneath of him as they are there to just tap it in through Robertson. And that's going to be that. Not much else we can do in this game. Didn't deserve to win. I know that last chance was worth a lot, but really poor from us most of the game. Hopefully this Subotic injury is not a serious one. Let's see how it is. Bruised heel, so it'll be a few weeks, but could have been much worse. Only 2 to 3 weeks there for him. So he will go ahead. He'll miss this Selfoss game, which is a pretty big one, as Grinjevic have leapfrogged us into first place. It's a really tight top 5 there. You see 1st to 5th is separated by 4 points, but IR, there's an extra 4-point gap there. So if you're in the top 5, you get the playoffs. Well, really, 1st place automatically promoted. 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th are in the playoffs for that promotion spot. But we're not there yet. We still got games to go, and that includes the Selfoss game in this 5 days' time. So let's go ahead. Let's get into that one. All right, here we go. For the Selfoss game, it's going to be a tough one. Subotic injured, so he's not in the squad. He's been our leading scorer so far this season. So we need contributions from everybody else in this one and a good defensive display. So hopefully we go ahead, get the win. Haraldsson comes in for the injured Subotic. But this is a huge, huge game, again, in the playoff race and the promotion race. So absolutely massive game for them and for us as we are missing Subotic. You can see there, Haraldsson takes that place and everyone else stays the same. Coley with the corner kick here inside 3 minutes for Selfoss, whipping it in, looking for around the penalty spot, and it's ended up in the back of the net via Erker Blundell deflection, so it's going to go down as an own goal. Unfortunately, it's a rough way to start this opening 5 minutes. Thorholtsen gets the header clear, and Sigurdonsson has a hit. Blundell tries to make a block, ends up going into his own net. We're down 1-0, have an early deficit to climb it back from. Einarsson, Hafþórsson, the King, Hafþórsson, Haraldsson, Sekande, Stefansson, Jeffs. This is great play from us. King, Hafþórsson now, cuts inside, has a hit. Oh, Victor Andri Hafþórsson with a fantastic goal Great team goal as well. We were really pinging that ball around. It's Victor Andre Hafthorson with a great finish as well. See there, King plays it to Hafthorson, slows down Coley, takes a step inside, has a hit off the bar, and then fantastic finish. Nothing the goalkeeper can do about it. And it's 1-1. What a response. Coley, Samboa, Bernston, Jonsson with it now. Bernston, Ausman, Pedersen. Hoofball forward. Blundell just waits, caught underneath of it. Willard has a hit. Harley Willard with the goals. Gudmundsson has decided this is going to be the game that he does not have hands once again. I feel like every episode we're going to have a game where Gudmundsson just forget he has hands and that he can use them. And I mean, Blundell just staying there waiting for Willard to get that ball from him. Poor from the defender, poor from Gudmundsson. As we go back down 2-1 inside 10 minutes, lively 10 minutes in this game, as 0 of these goals really should have gone in. You can see there the XGs are super low. And we're going to be having another highlight here immediately again. This time in the 14th minute, Willard to Sverrisson. Back to Willard. Sigurdsson gets past his defender. Drives infield again as Gudmundsson finally is able to hold one. It's been a lively first 15 minutes. We've got 3 goals. We've had highlights. And a combined 0.2 XG for 3 goals is insane. But we still are behind, so we need to up our chances here. Sambo with the corner kick at half an hour in. Headed away by Stefansson, but not very far. Sambo picks us back up. Bernsson. Sambo. Back to Coley. Pedersen. Has a hit off the bar, clips the bar on its way by. As Gudmundsson just watched it, hoped it was going over. First half was not great from us. We got a goal, but defensively poor. I mean, goalkeeping wise poor as well. 2 goals conceded on 0.4 XG. Really poor from us. Blundell has been tragic at right back, so I'm going to yank him at halftime for Gudmundsson. He's been poor, really, really poor. Christiansen is close to coming on for Jess, but I'm going to give him a little bit more of a chance here in this second half. So we shall see. Over to Ingvarsson, looking to start hot, get back level early in this second half. Gudmundsson on this right, looking great ball to Jess, who has a hit, and it's a side netting from Jess. He had a chance to take a turn and run into the box, but he elected just to have an early shot, and he misses the mark. Blakala with it. As we enter the final 20 minutes, we are still down, not creating much, as they easily get this ball back. Sigurdsson gets past Einarsson into the box, has a hit, flashes wide, all the way across the goal, and it's still 2-1. We have to start pushing more and more now. I want the winner. I want to win, but we need a draw at least. Need to not lose this game. Good win there from Einarsson. Now to King. King back to Einarsson. Hafthorson. King looking to play it over the top. Flicked on. Ignisson's in. And Aron Snare Ignisson gets the goal from Benoni Haraldson with a great flick on header. And we're back level. 73 minutes on the clock. We have 15 plus minutes to get the winner. See there, King looping that ball forward. Haraldson with a great flick on header. Ignisson, good touch. I was worried he brought it too close to the keeper, but he's able to finish. Ignisson's back on the score sheet for once. Really struggled. Both of our strikers have struggled to put the ball in the back of the net consistently. And Ignisson's finally got his goal. Maybe he's back firing again. So we enter the final 10 minutes of this game. Blakala with the goal or the free kick. Pedersen out to Coley on this right-hand side. Jonsson driving down the right-hand side now. Whipping it into the back post. Header wide of the goal. I thought that was in. I saw the net ripple, but ended up hitting the backboards and then coming back. final 3+ minutes. Thorholsen to Gudmundsson. Ingvarsson Haraldsson. Back to GG Ingvarsson. Christiansen. Out here to the right hand side through Gudmundsson. Christiansen once again. And makes his way into the box. Drop it back. GG Ingvarsson forces the save from Blakala. GG Ingvarsson with a good hit once again. And that will be that. Full time 2-2. I wanted the draw at least once we were down at the half. Very easily could have ended up winning that game. But once again, goalkeeping situation is a huge concern of mine. That is the number one priority, in my opinion, to sort out, is the right back and the goalie in the off season once we hit that winter window. So, huge things. Really poor run of form at the moment. And see here, this last month, we've got 1 win from our last 5 after taking first place. So we currently sit 2 points back, but we also sit 4 points above HK, who's in 5th place, and 8 points above IR, who is just outside the playoffs. So kind of in a nice little spot at the moment, but you've already played our 2 games against Reykjavik, so that is really kind of tough on us. But yeah, we've got, you can see here, 8 games left in this season. This first season's gone by quite quickly, but 8 games left. Fjolnir, Narvik, HK, Fylkir, Leiknir, Thor, Osungur, IR. But in between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and play a few of these games, and depending on how things are at, where things stand, the HK, Fylkir, and Leiknir game, I might play these, but we will at minimum see these last 3 games of the season and see where we are. And then if we end up not winning the league, then episode following will be the playoffs. So that's in the future, but between episodes, few games to get played to get us closer to that mark. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and please share this page, share these videos, and let me know if there's experiments you want me to run, tests you want me to run, sims you want me to run, videos you want me to make. Let me know what you guys want, what you guys want to see, and I will see you guys in the next